Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans if you are on Instagram, and I am planning another week because the weeks keep coming, so I keep planning. And I'm planning in my classic size happy planner, taking out my bookmark, and this is the week of January 8th through the 14th. Believe it or not, this is our first time back to school since Christmas break or winter break, whichever you're going to call it. It's been the longest break ever. The longest planned break ever. I did have a longer break once when we had winter break followed by, I want to say 2 straight weeks of snow days. And so that was my first year teaching. I was like, ooh, I can do this teaching gig. It's never happened since, and I'm pretty sure it'll never happen again. This is a miscut, and I'm going to fix that. See that little piece right there? Why is it a miscut? Because I make my own pages, because I needed to find planner piece, and I did that by kind of designing my own layout. And so I put all the activities and appointments over on one side and all the to-do list on the other side, sort of like dashboard, but still vertical. So yeah, first week back, and an explanation of my pages and a miscut. This was miscut last week as well. So if you watch that video, you've seen me do this once already. I apparently just didn't cut it straight when I made it. So now it's cut straight. And this week, not a lot is going on, like as far as holidays or anything like that, in order to dictate a color or a scheme. So I decided to go with, since it's still kind of the beginning of the year, the Pantone Color of the Year, which I'm going to put something up there about it. It is called Peach Fuzz. And I have always loved the color peach, so I thought, you know what? I'll do it. Kathy Zielski, if you've ever heard of her, she was a big scrapbooker back in the day, and now she's a big card maker. She made a card last week about, well, inspired by the Pantone Color of the Year. And so I was like, hey, that's a great idea. That's what I'll make my spread based on. So I'm going to pull a few peach ones out of Modern Farmhouse. Maybe a few peach ones out of Minimalist. I think there are a few peach ones here in Free Spirit. And then I'm going to use some black and white. I had originally thought I would do like a gray scheme, because I don't know what it's like where you are, but here it has been nothing but gray lately. Just, you know, they talk about winter being blah and gray. Yeah, we are in the midst of that here where I'm at in the Midwest. So I was going to do gray, and then I thought, no, that's too depressing. I want some color. And so there you go, doing the peach thing. So I'm going to take a few of these black and white stickers out of the Botanicals book. I do like a good floral at the bottom of my page, as many of you are aware. And so I'm just going to take this, trying to figure out the orientation I want, and I'm going to put him mostly on the page so I don't lose much of the prettiness. And da-da! And guess what I'm going to do on the other side? I know. It's so unpredictable. I was listening to a podcast this last week about the science of aesthetics and why we find certain things to be beautiful or lovely or attractive. And I haven't finished the podcast, to be honest with you, so I don't know all the answers yet. But at the part I've gotten to so far, they really emphasized symmetry. That symmetry is just something naturally attractive to us as humans. Sorry, I couldn't find my spatula. And so I'm talking about that because, you know, this is kind of symmetrical here. So I'm apparently a fan of symmetry, even though I honestly kind of try not to be. I think it's the artist musician in me. I try actually to go for non-symmetry, but apparently it's still something that I find attractive because I'm sticking it in here. I'm sticking with it. I often stick with it. Now, I can't do complete symmetry because all of the stickers here on this page, Modern Farmhouse, if you look at them, they're all oriented kind of going that way. And good symmetry would have some going this way. So this will not be completely symmetrical. And like I said, the artist I'm actually a musician, but it's art. The artist in me really tries. Like, I have to try. It does not come naturally to me. But I try to find ways to not have symmetry in what I do. But again, it's apparently my thing. It's apparently ingrained in me somehow at some point. So I'm just mixing these. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. My husband started coming into the room to show me something good. He's showing me a recording that he found on Instagram of our son performing. He's in New York City right now performing with the singing group he's in. And my husband found a video of it and decided to come up and show me, but it just completely distracted me. So I had lost my train of thought. So I have no idea what I was talking about. But there you go. There's real life for you. And I think this is the only page with these peach. Oh, did I see another one? I thought this was the only page with these. There's one. Peach little floral, not florals, leaves. So luckily there are a few more here. And I'm trying to get these underneath just because, you know, I can still see the color through the clear stickers here, if that makes sense. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's down. So there we go. And it's staying. Okay, let's trim because that'll bug me. So like I was saying way earlier, this has been our longest ever planned winter break. We have never in all 26 years of my teaching been planned to be off until the 8th of January. It's crazy. I am not complaining a single bit though. It has been wonderful. It gave us time to travel to see family, but then not feel like once we got back, you know, break was essentially over and we had to get back. Like we got like the home break and the travel break. Does that make sense? And it has been absolutely lovely. Yeah, I so loved it. So we'll go back to school on that day, which means I'll put a box there in a second. But do I want to put a box there now? I can look for boxes now. I'm trying to remember which box had more of the peach, which book. I could have put these under here too. Too late. Which book had like peach boxes? These are here, but they're more of a beigey pink color, I believe. Now my dog is sneaking in. Everybody's sneaking in here today. These are peach, but they say something. Now I could trim it off, I guess. I don't know if that florals, I may end up using it. That floral doesn't quite go with these florals, but it's close. All right, I don't think this is the box that's gonna have any of the functional. This is the book with the functional boxes. Man. Everything that starts with a B. So there's this one. I'm going to look for 3 of them because I want to put them here for my to-do lists, which if you've been watching the last few weeks, my last few to-do lists have been non-typical, but I'm getting back to typical now because I'm back into real life again. Let's see here. That's going to be the only one, isn't it? Well, isn't that helpful? I guess there's this. Huh. Those could work. I could white out. Those could work. Let me think about this. I might use these. I think I will. I'm going to use these and I'm going to white out what it actually says because I'm never going to use these ones that say like my mantra and stuff. I'm just not. Let's just be honest. So now which book had the leaves? I think it was the same book, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Just 2 pages earlier. So if I take maybe a leaf, I ripped it. And I take maybe a floral, or maybe I just don't do florals up here. And maybe I do. What's wrong with me? Okay. let's go here. Let's put a floral here, since I'm already going to have to repunch this page anyway, because I went over the mushroom hole here. So I'm going to just, you know, doesn't hurt anything now. And let's go like so. And then let's put this here. I'm going to try to get it centered and straight. It's probably pretty close. And then I'm going to take some white out. And I don't love how much that shows, but I'm going to make it work somehow or another. And then let's do the same thing on the other side, but not exactly symmetrical. I could go symmetrical. I could choose this one, but I'm going to choose this one. See, I'm intentionally going for not complete symmetry, although it's obviously pretty close to symmetry. And then I'm going to get another leafy thingamajabber. And I'm going to go like so, because I'm pretty symmetrical, just not exactly symmetrical. And I'll put that there, but it's crooked. Couldn't talk while I was putting it down or it'd go crooked. And I'll white that out. And then I'm going to get a black one. I'm using words I know I'll never use. Again, I'm not going to use doodles. And I do want something sort of peach there, but I don't want it to just be those leaves. What could I use? There was like a smushy thing on it in one of the other books. Smushy thing, isn't that helpful? Great, Erica. I could also put it on top of something like that. That's actually kind of cute. And this is obviously left over from another sticker I had cut off at once. It probably looked like this. Why don't I do that? Oh yeah, I think that's going to be kind of neat. And then I'll put that right here. I'm going to come up a little bit higher because I need more space on this one. And I'll show you why in a second or two. And I'll white that out. And so now I have 3 to-do lists. And because I'm back to real life, here's what my to-do lists look like. I have 1 to-do list. Need tweezers so I can see what I'm doing. For my at-home to-do list, I need 1 label for my at-work to-do list. I think I said that wrong before. I said 1 to-do list for my to-do list. I meant 1 of these lists will be my at-home list. Sorry. Sometimes my brain doesn't move as fast as my voice. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. And I have 1 more. Here it is. And this last one over to the right, I use as my errands to-do list. And then I'm just burnishing it a little because the sticker paper that I use is more translucent than transparent, and I just don't like to be able to see the edges of it. And I'm going to keep these out because I will need the ones that say steps again in a few minutes here. So, ta-da! That part's finished. Now, let's get down to a little nitty-gritty here. I need a few boxes for a few different things I have going on this week. But I have to decide if I want peach boxes or if I want to pull from black and white and just do black and white boxes. What do I want to do? That is a good question. I think I want to put some florals so I don't have to decide yet. Look at me avoiding things. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to take a little black floral here. And I'm going to take a little black and white floral down here. And I'm going to take a little piece of greenery and another, the last peach leafy thing that I know of. There might be another one somewhere in the book, but it's the last one I know of. Here, go like so. And I'm gonna put these kind of together because they're both leaves, like so. And then I'm gonna put a sticker here, but I haven't decided on that either. So here I am avoiding making decisions. Just, you know, now I have to make another decision. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to get some peach boxes to work. I was hoping this would be a quick plan with me. It is obviously not going to be. So I want this one. I'm just gonna gather some stickers. That's what I'm gonna do. These extra sticker sheets that I have here, I'm gonna take one of them out and I'm gonna stick some boxes on that I think I might use. Okay, I didn't think you guys would want to watch that, so. Oh, and look what I did. Oh, gotta be more careful. I didn't think you guys would want to watch that, so I turned off the camera and I searched through sticker books on my own. Guess what I did? I stuck the stickers on the wrong side of this sticker sheet. I did that. This is the side. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm just going to do it like this because since they're paper stickers, it'll just soak through the paper through to the adhesive. By the way, this is undo, which helps pull up stickers. Usually you use it when you put a sticker down in the wrong spot, which I guess technically I put stickers down in the wrong spot, but I had to put them down not aesthetically in the wrong spot, just stupidly everywhere in the wrong spot. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to call this a learning channel today, and you can learn from my mistakes. Be careful which side you put your stickers down on if you're pulling your stickers off and putting them on old sticker sheet. These are just like sticker sheet pages. Like you can see the whole, they came out of a book like this. I emptied them and kept them and didn't use them quite right. All right, so not sure exactly how I'm using what, but let's get started anyway. I know that I was planning on using this to mark the first day back to school, and I was going to mark it kind of larger because it's kind of a big deal, right? First day back to school, first day of the semester, first day. And I wanted to use a header for that. So I pulled this one. These are not from the same book, but they are both from books that I showed you at the beginning of this video. Okay, and then since I did that, I was going to do the same thing over here with this one and this one, but I'm not exactly sure where I want to put them yet because I might want to put this down here too, so we'll see. I did know that I wanted to put this one, "We are simply worthy as is," right here. I was thinking about doing a torn edge on it, but the letters already go all the way to the edge, so I'm just gonna plunk her down as is. I like the quote though. It's a nice quote, very inspirational. All right, now other things going on this week. We have all these things that are on Post-its. So I am gonna need a few more stickers than you can see here. So I'm going to open up to this is the black and white book, all of these here. And I'm going to use some of these and some others, and we'll figure out how to make it work here. So I do have a few peach stickers that could be used for some of the functional things. For instance, I was thinking of using this one for our Friday night game night. I usually use a little bit larger sticker for the Friday night game night because it's always like in a different place. You know, sometimes it's at this person's house, sometimes at that person's house, sometimes we play this game, sometimes that game. And so I like to have a little extra room, so I can do that. My husband has a game night that he plays. And this is like a little quote bubble thing, but I don't like the little quote bubble thing, so I'm just going to cut that off. And I'm going to put this down here for my husband's game night. This is an online game he plays with friends. And these are both late in the night, so I put them down at the bottom. This indicates the whole day, so I have to think about it at the beginning of the day, so it's at the top of the day. I kind of go chronologically for my day, morning, afternoon, evening. It sometimes gets mixed up, but sort of. For instance, when I put a church sticker down, I'm going to put it at the beginning because church is in the morning. And I'm going to use a larger sticker because I will mark down whether we pick up my daughter to come to church or not. Sometimes she wants to come, sometimes she wants to sleep. She goes to college in the town where our church is located. And so, it's kind of nice that we can do that. So sometimes we get her, sometimes we don't. It's kind of a nice setup she's got going. And us, we've got going too. Church choir does not need a large sticker, but I don't want the quote bubble thingy again. And I'm going to put it close to the end of the night, but not completely at the end of the night, because sometimes we go to grab my daughter. She has a meeting on Wednesday nights, and sometimes she's like, can you come pick me up and take me to my dorm because it's a long wait and it's cold. And so if we get to see her, I'll mark that down. There is a staff meeting on Tuesday, and I guess I'm just going to use another plain black box for that, so I'm running low on boxes. So I will put this guy like this. Yeah, put him like this, I think. No, I'm going to shift it the other way, and the only reason why is because I'm pretty sure on this first day back from school, we're not going to have a whole lot of energy to do other stuff. So I don't think I'm going to need much evening space on Monday night, so I don't mind going into Monday there. This still looks crooked. I really don't want to be this particular and worried this much about crooked stickers, but kind of getting to me today. I don't think that changed anything. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's working, right? That's working. I do think I might put a little bitty flag on some of these black ones just to give them a little color. So I'm going to put this little flag here. It's not needed, but it's cute. And I think there are a few more kind of sprinkled throughout this book, so I can grab them and do that. Yeah, I think that's a good look. I could even use a different peach to kind of, where's my spatula? I'm going to use this lighter peach too to kind of, I don't know. I don't have all the same peaches on here. So this is not actually the Pantone color of Peach Fuzz. This is just inspired by it. So, kind of want a few different peaches represented throughout. I'm already doing that with this dark peach and light peach. And so now that's kind of pinkish, but I think it'll work. And let's do one more down here. We'll use this dark peach again. When I was little, like high school, I wanted to paint my room, and I wanted to paint it peach, yellow, and like a frosty minty green. And I remember my father being crazy against it. No, 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 no. That's a cold color and two warm colors, and you can't mix them, and that's horrible. And I remember just thinking, but I like them together, but I didn't have the color knowledge to argue, that because they're opposites on the color wheel, they're actually attractive together. I didn't have that information back then, so I just I went with peach and yellow. I couldn't do the green. He wouldn't allow it. But all that to say, mostly I had a peach bedroom from middle school, high school time on, and I really loved it. So peach is a comfort color to me. Okay, what I need now is to take these Post-its that are reoccurring events and move them to next week, so that next week I can just as easily as I did this week put down my boxes. So that's how I do that. And I did move one that said trash night, but I hadn't done anything with it yet. So let's find some trash cans here. None of these are trash cans. These are trash cans. have some colored ones somewhere. Let's see. My stickers got all mixed up. But I don't know where the colored ones went. Huh. Weirdness. I know I didn't use them up. Oh, there they are. But no peach ones. So there you go. Doesn't matter anyway, right? So let's just use this white one. And maybe I'll color it peach. Maybe I won't, but maybe I will. Might be one of those things I let myself doodle throughout the week, you know, when I'm just sitting on the phone or something. And I'm going to put this on this game night because I think we are starting a new campaign that night, and that's a pretty significant deal. I can't promise we are, but I think we are. And I'll put that there for my husband. If you don't know this emblem, this symbol, it is, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, if you know me, that's kind of probably seems weird that I play Dungeons and Dragons, but I do, and I actually really like it. I do. All right, what I still need is I need steps. I need my word of the year, or my New Year's resolution. It's not really a word of the year. And I'm thinking about this sticker too. I really like this sticker. And so I'm wondering if I can just cram it right down here inside. What if I cut off the little dots? See these little polka dots in here? Maybe then I'll feel better about the large amount of space it takes up. I know these spots, these dots don't change much, but maybe they change enough that I'll feel like I can write one more thing there. I really can't, but it makes me feel that way, right? Okay, once this goes down, I don't know if I can pull it back up without a mess. I like it. So that is down. Errands, hopefully I don't have very many this week because I didn't leave much space. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to put this down for my steps. Now, do I want to center it in the box or kind of center it between this box and the edge? Or do I want to just not even worry about centering it and just put it somewhere? Maybe I put it down here a bit more because there might be some errands. Like we haven't returned all the presents that people didn't really want and stuff. So maybe I'll need some more space. Yes, yes, yes. And then I will take one of these plain black boxes and I will cut off the little quote triangle again. I'm sure there was a reason they put those on there, but I don't know it. And I'll give myself a little header here. And then I will get my sticker that says steps and I will put him down there. Uh-oh, they stuck together. There we go. And I will burnish him just a bit there. Burnishing is also one of those things I do when I'm just sitting on the phone call waiting, you know, on hold. It's just kind of, so that's what I'll do with this probably, is burnish that like that while I'm on hold a lot. It just, you know, something to do, right? And then I need my New Year's resolution sticker, which is to read more. And so I want a sticker that says what I'm reading. I think I'm going to shift it a bit. I don't want it completely lined up with the steps box, just to give it a little interest. And then I will put this here. And I'll write what I'm reading, maybe how far I got in the books, or if I finish it, if I liked it or not. I have just decided I want to read more this year. So I decided not to go for like an all-encompassing resolution. You know, like, I don't know, it just, those kind of overwhelm me. Like, I'm going to better every little area of my life with this one word or this one resolution. It's just a little too much pressure, I guess, for me. So I went with something more simple this year, which will better my life if I do it, just to read some more. So I think that's a good thing. I did get this Happy Day sticker, so I think I'm just going to stick him on Saturday, just because after a week back at work, I'm going to be happy, right? And I think I want to put another floral up here. Was that in the black and white book? Nope. What book was that in? There's not that one. could have been this one. It was not. So many sticker books. Here it is. So I want a little more something up there. It just looks a little bit empty right there behind that work sticker. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of go like so, just for a little bit of filler there. And then I can probably put this leftover sticker chunk somewhere if I didn't mangle it too badly. So much stuff. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. I could put that underneath Happy Day. So you see how that's kind of looks like two florals there. So I'll just cut off that little chunk that's not much. I'll even cut off this little leaf that's not much. And then I'm going to stick him underneath Happy Day, because I've got it and I can. And why not, right? Okay. Now let me think about this. Back to school, faculty meeting, choir, husband's game, game night. I don't think there's anything scheduled for Saturday. Church, I think that's really it for my week. Besides, you know, what's going to come up and all, but, you know, pre-planned. So yeah, I think that's it. This was kind of a crazy plan with me. It took a long time. I have some extra stickers I have to put back away now. I think I thought I was going to use this for my reading sticker, but I didn't want this to be the only big bold black thing. So I see what I did there, you know. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So yeah, this might change a little bit in the final picture you see, because sometimes once I turn the camera off and I kind of glance at it, I'm like, ooh, I need this. But for the most part, you are seeing what I'm going to be looking at all week. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you like it a lot, give me a subscribe. That would be awesome. That would boost my self-confidence. It would boost my channel. Just boost all around. Boost, boost, boost. Anyway, if you are new to decorative planning, check out some of my other videos, or like I said, subscribe to watch future ones, because decorative planning is where it's at for me. It helps me stay organized, but also lets me be a little bit creative as well. So that's why I love it. It works for me. So if you think it might work for you, you know, stick with me. I'll help you out through it. And there are a lot of other decorative planners online too who are good at it and much better at it, but still you can watch me. All right, I'm gonna stop babbling now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy planning. Bye-bye.